Hello everybody, welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. So today on the agenda, we've got an awesome cool down here. It was 63 degrees this morning, and that's about 20 degrees less than it has been. And if you've seen in the opening there, we got probably 4 to 5 inches of rain here in southern Illinois. So I'm just going to do an odds and ends today, try to get a little bit of something done. It's too wet to go to the farm now. Although we got the cool weather, now it's too wet to get out to the farm to gather up any firewood. I am waiting on a couple messages back from people on Facebook Marketplace, free firewood finds. So that might turn out to be something I get to go do today. But for right now, a couple projects I got going on I wanted to show you real quick. So let me get the camera turned around and show you what I got going on. All right, so first thing I got going here, if you all seen one of my previous videos, on a nasty day in the garage, I had a project. I built this firewood rack. The bottom here is a pallet that I got from a sign at work. And so I basically put some 2x4 uprights in there and braced them up. I got it all painted up the other day. And the intention with this rack is probably in another month and a half, we're going to start selling racks along with the firewood stand. So this is 4 foot by 4 foot. So if you want to call it a half a face cord, I need you guys' opinion. I got a couple painted up signs that I'm going to put up here in the end. In the square end, we're going to put those on there right now. And I'm kind of wanting your all's opinion on what do you think we should charge for this. 4 foot by 4 foot, half a face cord. We have had a lot of people in the past stop in and want to buy a bigger amount than what's up in the firewood stand. Let me get around here and give you a shot of that. You've all seen the firewood stand up there before. Those sections on our firewood stand, the loose rack, is about 24 inches wide, 36 inches tall, and we charge 20 bucks for that. So I'm kind of thinking somewhere in the $65 range for this. And if people don't want this, they can still buy the $20 loose stacks. So that's the first project I got going on. All right, and the second thing I got going on over here, hopefully that sun doesn't peek through and make this too blurry. I've had people in videos ask me what this mountain of firewood is back here all the way up on the tree, and this is what we call our uglies pile. It's a lot of crotch pieces, a lot of stuff that isn't desirable to stack in the firewood stand or bundle up. But it got me to thinking, there's a lot of hickory in there, there's some oak, there's some cherry in there. And so, if you've seen in the opening clips, the wheelbarrow here behind me, I took the advice and I've been watching Anthony at Ontario Firewood Resource, our neighbor up in Canada, and he makes a lot of smoker chunks, smoker wood. So I've been pulling, like this here is a pile of hickory out of there, and sticking it on the stumps over here that we still got left, the cookies, and then I'll cut it down with the little MS-250, and I'm gonna make chunks. I'll grab one of them here and let me show you how big they are. For the most part, you know, about that big. And the idea is I've ordered some bags off Amazon. If I can put that picture in here, I'll throw it in there. I'm going to start bagging that up. We're going to start with hickory and cherry and just see how it goes. So it's a bag is, I think they were 8 inches wide and, 11 inches wide and 18 inches tall. They're kind of really similar looking to the firewood bags that we use up in the stand that a lot of people use from Northern Woodsman. Northern Woodsman didn't offer that size of bag. They only had the big bags and then really small ones. So I'm going to give it a shot. So for a 11 inch wide bag and 18 inches tall, I ought to be able to get quite a little bit of these chunks in there. What's your opinion? What do you think you can get out of this smoker wood like that? So that's the second project. When the bags do come in, I'll show you what I came up with and show you how big the bags are. But You know, man, I'm thinking somewhere around 10 bucks for a bag of that smoker wood. Just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, so again, I'll give you a close-up on this stuff. What would have probably been burnt in our wood burner in the shed for heat this winter, I think is going to turn into something that, I mean, you can see some of it's a little gnarly, but for the most part, that's all hickory, and I've got more to dig out. And then this here is a whole box of cherry that I had done previously. And this is a Northern Woodsman box of bags, but I took the limb wood on the cherry and just took my chop saw and chopped it down into, you know, 2.5 inch long pieces, about the size of your hand there. And then set them on a board and just hit them once with a little axe and popped them in half. I think that'll work out great. I have been giving this stuff to my brother-in-laws that have smokers that can use chunks, and they love it. So we're gonna give it a shot. Signs put up real quick. Used all scrap wood on this little firewood rack. And I kind of got the idea of this. If you guys watch Dean at Outside Michigan up there, he sells a full face cord rack and a half a face cord rack, and he does pretty well. So thanks for the inspiration, Dean. What it's all about. Everybody sharing ideas for what works for them and helps everybody out in the community. All right, let's speed this up. Probably a little overkill on screws, but this will help strengthen this upright too as well by boxing this in. All right, there you go. Pick you guys up here and give you a look. Real simple. So I'm just gonna paint right on there the price. Like I said, I kind of like the idea that Dean had up there, putting the price right on the end, and on one end I could probably hang a little money box on there. So yeah, give me your opinion here. 4 foot by 4 foot, half a face cord. Leave me some comments down there on what you think you could get in your area, or what people are getting. And probably stick this out later this fall. All right, everybody. Probably gonna be a real short video. Just some odd and ends. I got one more project up here to get done, and as you've seen in the beginning clips, the grass has actually turned from brown back to green with all this rain we've had. One more thing I want to show you real quick up here on the firewood stand. I built this all out of scraps too, and if I'm gonna raise you up, you can see the roof up there is just painted plywood. Well, it takes a beating from the sun, and on the front here I've actually got a little bit of separation. I caulked that when I put that together, but we've got some tin back here thanks to the neighbor, and we're gonna put tin on it. Now, I never wanted to put tin on this edge though, because I was afraid of people coming to get firewood and walking up and getting cut on it. So the idea is, instead of running the tin conventionally with the ribs coming up and down and having them sharp edges, I'm gonna turn the tin and run it long ways, because it's really not gonna hold a big weight load, and I'm sure this is a little bit off level. It's gonna drain off one end, or I'll just lift it up a little bit. And that's another project we got going, so stay tuned for that. And I appreciate y'all stopping by. Man, it is an awesome day so far out here. Just some odd and ends and checking in with everybody. So drop me some comments down there. I need your help on what you think about the smoker wood idea, and also about the 1/3 of a cord rack we got going there. It can't hurt to try. But somebody with more experience than me can let me know what they're getting out of that. So 2 channel shout outs today, just because they've helped me with this rack here. The inspiration was Dean at Outside Michigan, if you guys haven't checked him out. And I'm sure you have. He's got a great channel up there. Go give him a check out. And then the smoker wood idea over there, Anthony up at Ontario Firewood Resource. So thank you too. That's what it's all about. So with that being said, I'm gonna get mowing when the grass dries out, and that's gonna be it. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Until next time, like I like to say, get outside. See ya.